What's going on, y'all? So today, you guys, we're gonna be talking about not having a victim mentality in the army, you guys. Uh, that's what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna wait about 1 or 2 minutes, and we're gonna get into it. We're talking about having a victim mentality. So we're gonna get into that, you guys. I'm gonna give people just a few minutes to get in here, and we're gonna get into it. Having a victim mentality. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get into it, you guys. We talking about having a victim mentality, you guys, not having a victim mentality in the army. Uh, I have had a victim mentality, but I got over it. So I'm gonna tell you guys, man, when are you gonna grow out of that victim mentality in the army? When are you gonna start taking accountability of your career? That's what we going over, you guys. That's what we talking about. So when I say having a victim mentality, right? Okay, what I mean by victim mentality, so I say you stop you lose that. It depends on who you are. You stop losing that victim mentality around, I say, E5. Around E5, when you get promoted to E5, you're gonna start to lose that victim mentality. And I know a lot of y'all may say, well, what do you mean by victim mentality? So what I mean by victim mentality, you guys, is nobody nobody put a gun to your head and made you sign the contract to join the army, you guys. Nobody forced you to do anything. So uh that's having that victim mentality. Nobody put a gun in your head and made you join the army. So stop having the victim mentality as in somebody forcing you to do things. So I'm just gonna give one example, you guys. So waking up in the morning. So I say about from private all the way up to specialist, right? Private all the way up to specialist, you feel like you have to get up. Like you feel like like the army made you do this. Like nobody made you do nothing. So I say you're gonna be like that until you mature in the army. So once you mature, you have a different perception about going to work and things like that, you guys. So I say that's one thing. One thing is getting up in the morning. When you got that victim mentality, you don't look forward to coming to work. You get what I'm saying? You don't look forward to coming to work. You don't look forward to doing anything. And you can tell most of the time who has that victim mentality, you guys. Uh, like I said, another example. So another example would be when when you're working out or doing PT. So when you're doing PT, right? Uh, People with that victim mentality will make it seem like they being forced to do PT or they don't feel like doing physical training, right? But as you mature in the army and you get rid of that victim mentality, you will see the people who actually get up and do things on their own, who go on runs on their own, and actually put forth some effort in their physical fitness. So these people, they don't have that victim mentality in the army, you guys. So like I said, when you got that mentality, you think that you're being forced to do something or the army forced you to join. If you understand what I'm saying. So the next example would be being late for work, you guys. So being late for work, right? So when you got that victim mentality, you don't think to get to work early. You think that the army owes you something, or you may feel like let me see. Yeah, you may feel like just not going, not coming to work. It's not like you don't feel like doing it. So when you don't got it, as you mature, you'll understand that being to work early, what I mean, that says a lot about you. You know what I mean? It says a lot about you, and you can always tell who don't have that victim mentality versus who do have that victim mentality. When they do show up to work right, are they on time? Are they late? they 15 minutes early? You know, are they or are they and like I said, I don't look for, depends on how, like I said, it always depends on how you was raised sometimes, and then it also depends on just your maturity level. So I would say, like I say, I don't expect a private or specialist. Like I said, I don't expect it. I'm not saying that it don't exist, but I don't expect a private up to a specialist to have the right mentality, you guys. So, like I was saying, those are just some of the things where I say you guys should not have a victim mentality in the army. You know what I mean? And like I said, it'll progress over time, and over time, your leadership or people who don't have that mentality will notice it about you. You know what I mean? Or people who, you even have some leaders who still got that mentality, you guys, but they still push through it and they still you know, get through it. So I'm gonna go back to another thing, you guys. So what I mentioned about the uniform, so your uniform says a lot about your mentality in the army, you guys. So when I look at your uniform, is it wrinkled? Is it old? Is it do you iron it? You know what I mean? People with that victim mentality, they look at it like they just wake up in the morning and put their uniform on, right? They don't take time to iron it. They don't take time to sometimes even wash it. You know what I mean? But when you lose that as you mature and you move as you mature in the army, uh you start to take pride in those type of things, you guys. You start to take pride in how you wear your patches. You start to take pride in how you present yourself, right? So you want to make sure you losing that victim mentality early. So that's why I'm doing this video, you guys. So if you a specialist and below, just make sure you're not having a victim mentality in the army. Make sure you're um just not doing that, right? So that's pretty much all I got, you guys. If y'all ain't got no questions or anything, I'm gonna get on up out of here. That's the only thing I got for you guys, man. I'll see you guys next time.